Marcus and Sam, are you ready to do some fun science today?
Yes.
All right. So I brought with us cold water, hot water, and food coloring. And you need 4 mason jars or glasses that can stack on top of each other. And a laminated card works perfect. Or if you can cut like a piece of the top of a container so it can easily slide out. Okay? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make colored mason jars. Okay, so we're going to use green for the warm. So go ahead and take one of your jars, and you can add mine too. So just put 2 or 3 drops in the bottom of the jar. Okay, and that's going to be our warm water. So we're just going to go ahead and fill those pretty far to the top if possible. And as you pour, it sort of mixes itself, so that's really nice. So get as close to the top as possible without spilling it. That's good. Our table's a little lopsided, but it should be fine. Maybe top it off just a tiny bit more. A little bit more. And maybe just top the other one just a tiny bit. Okay, I'll try not to spill it as I bring it over. Okay, so remember, this is our warm water. Okay, and then we're gonna let Marcus add the blue for our cold water. We're gonna do the same thing and just add a few drops of the blue. Okay, I'm just gonna fill that up with the cold water. And you notice it just mixes as it goes. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's good. And then this one can be mine. Alright, now's the fun part, guys, and a little tricky at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to put my warm on the bottom and the cold on the top, and you guys are going to put your cold on the bottom and the warm on the top, and we're going to stack them on top of each other. Do you think we can do this, Sam?
I'm skeptical.
Okay, so first thing, put the card on top of your hot water. Okay, and I'm going to show you a little trick here. Okay, so we might get a little wet. All right, so you're going to hold the bottom of the mason jar and hold the top of the card, and then you're going to want to flip really quick, if possible, so you can watch me do it first. Okay, so I have it all lined up, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have it. Now, if I slowly walk my fingers back, I can let the card go, believe it or not. Let's see if Marcus can do it. And then I'm going to slowly set that on top of my other mason jar. Very good. Okay, so now I have warm on the bottom and hot or cold on the top, and you have
hot on top.
Okay, good. All right, so now, do you have any idea when I pull the card out and you pull your card out, what's going to happen?
Color's gonna change.
Okay, so which one do you think might change?
Probably flip on ours.
So you think it's going to go on yours, and you think
Can't say same on ours.
same on yours,
Yeah.
and then mine might
Probably flip.
flip? Okay, all right, let's see what happens. So you might want to put the pressure like on the top. So you kind of want them to stay at the same, so it might be easier. I don't know if you want Sam to help you. You kind of just have to wiggle it and hope that they stay so the water doesn't come rushing out. I'll try to do mine at the same time. Okay, now we gotta watch. Okay, so remember, you had the cold on the bottom and the warm on the top. So what's happening, Sam?
Colors aren't flipping.
They're not flipping. So what happened?
They're mixing.
They're mixing, right? So I had the warm on the bottom, cold on the top, cold on the bottom, warm on the top. So with molecules, how could you relate that?
When the molecules get smaller, they're denser, so it's deeper in water.
Very good. So the warm warm molecules like to rise, right? So here, cold air stayed there, cold denser stayed at the bottom, the warm stayed here, and then when the warm was at the bottom, it wanted to rise, and it mixed. So we got a nice pretty teal color. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Super easy, right, for the viewers at home. So feel free to try this one. It's pretty successful. You might want to bring a couple napkins with you along the way, but I think we did a great job.
Yeah.
So try the at-home science. Thanks for joining us.